Hello everybody, Dadas here and the Dadas Trading System Workshop, and welcome to the next episode of the Trade with Dadas series. So, yeah, what happened again? Well, I did it again. I mean, yeah, the same thing I was telling you about yesterday. Overall, I made a very good profit, and even today my success rate was very high because it was over 80%, but I messed it up twice as usual. So in other words, I let it go to a larger drawdown than I should have. So again, something I'm really, I don't want to curse here, but I'm really angry with myself, and I keep on banging my head on the wall and telling myself not to do it, not to do it, not to do it, not to do it, and I keep on doing it, and I absolutely don't know how the fuck am I gonna deal with it. Okay, let me show you that. Yeah, see, I made 13 trades. Yeah, so the morning session ended about around 8 trades or something like that. And it was a very good one. Yeah, the success rate was over 85%. Now it's 84.62%. Well, that's still good, but I mean, yeah, of course, it's very good. Yeah, but those two drawdowns here and here, I mean, yeah, I mean, you gotta be me. Simply, you gotta be me to let yourself do something like that. I mean, this is something stupid. Absolutely stupid. I shouldn't have those two here. Yeah. Well, I would have had 100% then, because I just had how many did I have? How many trades did I have lost? Only 2. Yeah. See, total profit trades 11, lost trades 2, and those 2 lost trades were those stupid ones right there, right? See? So that's absolutely outrageous. Anyway, okay, I can show you one nice trade that I made on oil, right? I'll show you this one. This one was a very nice one because I took it from this. I took it from this DSWS. So in other words, here everything was nice. I mean, it was a bounce off from the D1 zone, and there was the H4 zone was right there also. So very very close to this line, right, to the perfect entry line. So here everything was the way it was supposed to be, and a nice entry, even though not at a perfect price, but still a nice entry and a nice 40 pips. Now this is what we're looking for. This is what we're looking for. This is the way to trade it. So in other words, there was another opportunity right there, very similar one, that I could have entered again right there or right there, maybe somewhere, and another 40 pips would have been here, but I didn't trade it. I think it was the break hour, so I didn't trade it. Okay. Anyways, yeah, and the other trades, well, I'm not gonna show you because I'm not proud of them, especially those 2 stupid trades. Yeah. So, right, nothing to brag about. Anyways, well, whatever you say, you could say that I'm a very good trader, or I'm not. Anyways, it's me. I'm supposed to be satisfied with myself, not anybody else, right? Because the method I've created is a really good method. I mean, it's a really good method, and it's a really good system. And it's only up to the stupid head of the trader whether he can execute the system, or he still has some kind of stupid ideas from time to time, and then sort of fools around. Anyways, So you see that the system is working, and I mean, it's not the system. The system is never working. It's always the trader. You can have the best system, and I'm telling that to everyone. Because people talk about system. This works or this doesn't work. Bullshit works. I mean, some people say that math works because they calculate that if they do this and this, then they can have a success rate of around 30 or 35%, and they'll still make money. Okay, good. I mean, yeah, fine. But it's all about emotions. It's all about psychology. I mean, perhaps some people can do some mathematical calculations and then have the ease of mind, and then think that they can do it because the math is behind them. Okay, perhaps that's true. I don't know. I think that or perhaps I would say, yeah, I do know, because it's like this. Of course, there is a certain percentage, a very small percentage of people who can do it, because they are the ones that they practically don't feel any emotions, or they don't even realize they have any emotions, so they can work like robots, practically like robots. But most people are because that's the way we are built. That's neurophysiology, and that's the way. That's what's inside of us, and we act emotionally because that's the way we are built, and that's like perhaps 95 or maybe 98 or maybe 99% of us, right? Of people, yep, in this world. That's how we react. So we're always going to have some stupid ideas no matter what the math says, right? Yeah, that's the way it is. So it's never the system, because the system can be the most perfect system you can imagine, as long as you don't put your head around to it and you don't organize yourself in your head, then you're going to make mistakes. And you know, it's like I said in one of in some other video, that most people have at least 50% success rate, but they still lose money. Why? Well, it's simple, because you only need one trade to lose everything, right? Yeah, you only need one trade to lose everything. You only need this one time that you're not gonna agree. And you're gonna say, no, I've been working so hard, now I'm not gonna let it go, right? I'm not here to lose, and you're just gonna sit there and look as your account is going down, and you reach 50% of what you've made, and you're gonna be emotionally destroyed. And what then? Well, usually people give up then and let it run down all the way, right? Because they always hope. Some, just a little percentage of us, or perhaps somebody will learn after some time that they simply have to hit the cancel button, yeah, or the close button, and close that trade, yeah. Because and then simply start working on it again, and start working on yourself, and don't make such stupid mistake again. Yep. And that's the way it is. I know, yeah. That's the way it is. Anyway, we all need some kind of motivation in order not to make such stupid mistakes, right? So perhaps the motivation is like, you get knocked down 100 times or 1,000,000 times before you learn how to avoid that certain punch, yeah, or perhaps, yeah. Well, yeah, that's it. So this is kind of the way it goes. Anyways, with time and experience, well, the most important thing is to practice the good things, or the appropriate behaviors, right, or the appropriate actions in your trading, because and that's the most difficult thing, because most of us are, if not 99.9%, I mean, when we start, when we get interested in forex or trading the charts, then we learn a lot of stupid mistakes. A lot of stupid mistakes, and that takes years and years and years of making mistakes. And the next thing is that very often the market rewards us for those mistakes, and then we get the impression that we're doing the right thing, and we are not doing the right thing, even though we got rewarded for that. So then there comes a time when we get punished for the same thing. Right, and we don't know what's happening, and then I mean, you see, even after years and years, I haven't been really trading that long in terms of years, because it's like 7 years right now, and it's already past 7 years. But the thing is that I've calculated, and during those 7 years, I've spent, well, at least 12 hours a day on the average, and that's including all the holidays and so it's practically every day of the year. So on the average, I spent 12 hours per day. That makes over 30,000 hours, because somebody calculated that if I had spent 8 hours per day, excluding or not including holidays, then I would have to be trading 17 years. Well, yeah, but I had the privilege, let's say, of sitting every day, or practically every day, from morning till late at night, and even until midnight or past midnight, and day after day, day after day, day after day, not giving up, and not giving up. And I do realize that I've learned a lot of bad habits, and some of these habits are very, very difficult to eradicate, and I'm still fighting with those habits, because it's like a second nature. It becomes a second nature of you, and you just can't help it. I don't know why, but you just can't help it. You know you're doing it wrong, but you always have this stupid thinking that the price is gonna run away now, and you're gonna get in, even though you know that it's a bad price. Yeah, and no matter how many times it's gonna hit you, you're gonna do it again, because you have this stupid bad habit that you've had it from the beginning. Now try to eradicate it. So, well, if you don't have a lot of experience, well then it's better you find somebody like me who can tell you from the beginning what not to do, right? And that's the whole idea of my coaching, right? Because I've experienced that. I have had some people who found me, and they were total newbies, so they didn't have those bad habits yet. And I told them what to do, and they became successful in a very short period of time. I mean, relatively short period of time, like perhaps 2 years, right? Not 12 or 10 years, but 2 years. Not 7, but 2 years. Yeah, because I told them what to do, and they started doing that from the very beginning, and started practicing until they learned the method. Okay? Right. Yeah. So, thank you for this episode. I'm just talking. Okay. I mean, this week on Thursday, I'm gonna have a live trading session. That means Trade with Dadas live with 5 participants. The list is closed for this week, and of course those will be Polish speakers. But if I can get 5 participants by that time, by Friday, for example, of English speakers, then I will do another 3 hours live Trade with Dadas live, right? On Friday. But that it only depends if I can get 5 English speakers or not. Okay, anyways, so join me on well, you can find me on Forex Factory, Dadas, right? You'll find me on Facebook, Dadas Lifestyle Coaching, yeah, like that on Facebook. You can find me by my name that you can see on the intro screen, right at the bottom. What else? You can reach me through Patreon, or that is Dadas Trading System Workshop on Patreon, right? You can find me on LinkedIn by my name, or also by Dadas Trading System, right? And join me on Skype. You'll find my Skype address on Forex Factory, the easiest way, or at the bottom of the intro screen. Yeah. So join me, support me, and let's make it happen.